Welcome to the John McAllister Report, where John McAllister, top football evaluator, interviews college and high school coaches and athletes from around the country. Sit back and enjoy today's podcast.
Hello, this is John McAllister with Around the State, and today my guest is a big linebacker, almost 6'3", 225, from Aurora High School up on the southeast side of Cleveland. Great football up there. The head coach is a heck of a coach, good friend of mine. And but today we're going to talk to the linebacker there, Enzo Catania. He's a really good prospect. He's got to get faster, but he's tough, and he's going to find a position someplace. 6'2 and a half, almost 6'3", 225, plays basketball, and he's also a tough football player. I watched him in camps. He works hard, goes through the drills, and really gives great effort. So if you'll sit back today and watch my video podcast with Enzo Catania. Enzo Catania, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm staying warm. Too warm, I think.
Yeah, it's hot out.
So, do you guys work out today?
Oh, no, we work out Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, but on Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, the players will just meet up at the field. We'll do routes and stuff.
Really?
Work on speed. Because I bought a weighted vest and a parachute.
Oh, you bought a parachute?
Yeah.
That's good.
And we run with it. And then on days that we don't do any of that, so this morning we didn't do routes or anything with the team. So I used to do speed stuff with the parachute and vest at the field by myself.
Right.
But I felt myself plateau a little bit. I got my speed down, my ability, but I want to get better, get more. Right. So I found a trainer at do you know what Parisi Speed School is?
What is it again?
It's called Parisi Speed School.
No, I don't.
So I went to a guy. He's there. He's in Bedford.
Okay.
Heights. I go to him twice a week, and we just work on speed, 5, 10, 5, 40, then power stuff.
That's good. Mm-hmm. That's really good. And the change of direction.
Yeah.
Change of direction. That's the big thing now. Change of direction and stuff. Okay, let's talk about you. Okay, why football, Enzo? Why football?
Football has taught me how to be a man, first off, and also true hard work. 6 a.m. every day. Most people, if you're not disciplined, you won't be able to last the whole summer. And then knowing every day you don't work out, someone else does, and they're gonna get better. So it keeps pushing me, giving me a purpose every morning, waking up, working out, eating well, staying out of trouble. And also the bond with your teammates, something I'll never forget. Some of those guys are my best friends.
Yeah, that's true. The bonding is huge in football, I think.
Yeah.
The bonding is huge, and that's so important. As you've grown, and we'll talk about football later, but as you've gotten older, and you told me you started playing in kindergarten or first grade, you're playing a football in your hand. As you've gotten older, is there anyone that you kind of give credit to so far? Now you're young because you're only a junior, going to be a junior. Is there anybody you've given credit to so far as making you better?
I think my dad definitely, because when I was younger, obviously kindergarten, I didn't really know what hard work would do for me. I don't understand it. So he always made me get up early in the morning, go work out, do some stuff to keep me going. The once we got to middle school, he told me, it was it's up to you now whether you want to take it or not. He showed me.
Good.
And I think it's rubbed off on me. I've never looked back since.
That's really good. It's up to you now, my friend.
Yeah.
Or my son, I guess. That's really good. And anybody that you kind of emulate or like, or you pattern yourself after an athlete or anybody in an athlete, a football player, anybody like that?
I mean, Luke Kuechly was always my favorite football player growing up. Just like how he filled holes and stuff. I was just like watch him, like his like hype videos for every game, just to like try to imitate myself to him.
Luke in high school, and I wrote about him, was just pretty good.
Really?
Okay. He didn't have all, he's probably a 3-star or something like that, which I don't like that stuff, but he was just pretty good. Then he went to Boston College. Now he was tough, but he was pretty good. He went to Boston College, and from then on, it just took off.
Yeah.
And he's a great person. He's a great guy. And I think that's because it's so impressive. Okay, first silly question. 3 of them. One here. Who would you change places with for one day if you could? Or hang out with if you could? Who would it be?
Probably like Elon Musk. I think that would be pretty cool.
Say that again. I know what you said, but say it again.
Probably Elon Musk. I think that would be like really cool. It's because like his tweets on Twitter is funny, I think. So he's super funny, but also he's like successful. So I think it'd be interesting to see what he has to say.
For the people that don't know, what would you say? Describe him in a couple of adjectives.
Very interesting, like odd. I mean,
what else? He has a lot
of money.
A lot of money, doesn't he? One of the richest guys in the world, isn't he?
Yep.
That's good. You better get your dad's house building and stuff. You better start working pretty hard, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm funning with you. Okay. You also play basketball, I know.
Yeah.
And you're probably a banger. I don't know if you can shoot the 3. I looked at a little bit of clip. I think it was on clip on Huddle. I think. And but you play basketball.
Yeah. So I play.
You play 2 sports.
Yeah.
Would you suggest that?
I would, because like it always keeps you always gives you a purpose. Like when football's done, when you lose that last playoff game or win the state championship, like you're done for a period of time. And like basketball for me, it keeps me like in shape, gives me like that competitive like spirit. Still keeps it going.
It's a little bit different conditioning, but it still keeps you in shape, doesn't it? I really like it because it's a team sport too. You know, you got less players, so you got to be pretty good. Well, that's really good. How's school going for you, Enzo?
Good. I got like a 3.5 right now.
Do you?
And then
your favorite subject being what?
Science.
Science.
Yep.
That's good. That's really good. I like that. Biology.
Yeah.
Anatomy and physiology. I wasn't into the physics stuff. I guess that's math.
Yeah.
That stuff a little bit hard. Chemistry is a little bit hard too, man.
Yeah, I took chem last year and it was tough. It was probably my hardest class.
Remembering all those charts and stuff like that. Oh my golly. I'm 74. That's a long time ago. I can that one. Okay, let's go back and talk football again now. Let's talk football. Well, you're playing linebacker and running back, and I think you're playing running back because you're a big, strong guy.
Yeah.
You run north-south between the tackles, and you do a good job. Obviously, I don't think you're going to be playing that in college. But tell me about linebacker. Why do you like linebacker?
I mean, linebacker for me, so like it's like for me personally, it's like the only position on the field where like your one job is to get the ball. That's like always my favorite part about football is just tackling the ball carrier. And like blitzing. It's probably my favorite thing to do.
Is what? What was the last part?
Blitzing.
Blitzing.
Yeah.
Okay, blitzing. You do? I think you do pretty well stopping the inside run. Yeah. I know you've got to bend your knees a little bit better and get better power. And sometimes you're not ready to hit.
Yeah.
You're just helping. And I think when you lower the boom, now I watched your highlight film, but sometimes when you come inside, you're pretty high. You're not playing real low. Excuse me. Okay. And then what do you think you have to work on as a linebacker? Let's go strengths first. What are your strengths
I think my willing to find the ball, always being around the ball and just causing havoc for your other team, stopping pulling guards is probably my biggest strength.
What else?
Just strength in general, not being able to get oversized by 300-pound linemen, and also have good hand technique to get away from them, not get caught up in the chest.
Yeah, I think the big thing is there. You run. I can explain this. I think your pursuits pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
You do the right thing and you make the tackle when you get there.
Yeah.
You're not the third guy there or fourth guy just kind of stopping. You make tackles and stuff.
Yeah.
And as you get faster, and this will be a big year and winter for you, you keep getting faster.
Yeah.
Faster. And then the biggest thing anymore, and I don't think you do it. I looked at some film. You don't really want to take on blocks. Mm-hmm. You don't have to. I mean, sometimes you have to, but you want to be getting out of there.
Yeah.
You want to be, with the spread offenses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's really good. What do you have to work on?
So I always, for me, my biggest thing I've noticed, I get out of position sometimes. So I get too anxious and just go. And sometimes that hurts the team when you're out of position and the guy comes coming from behind and you get blocked and pulled out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play more under control, I think.
Yeah.
More under control.
Yeah.
What else?
And then probably just back to speed. I'm decently fast, but when it's open field against a fast running back, sometimes I could lose it.
Yeah. And you do okay. I think you had a couple of really good pursuit angles.
Yeah.
On that. And I would say the other thing to you sometimes is I call them cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
When you're lined up inside, you just kind of bounce around looking for the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of backpedal slowly and then boom, go.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of times when you're bouncing around back there at linebacker, especially at the mic, then you lose that start. Because your feet are up in the air and bounce, you just backpedal and then go. But it's good. We're looking at sophomore tape. We're not looking at junior tape.
Yeah.
It's really good. And I think the other thing that I think you really are good at, I think you're a good leader. I think you get guys around you and things like that. So that would be good. And you've said it a million times and on here is just get faster.
Yeah.
Watch your weight. I would not get any bigger than 225.
Yeah.
I think, and eat healthy. You said that. It's good. Okay. Second silly question. What talent would you like to have that you don't have and you'll never get?
So probably whistling. I can't whistle ever. I would sit in my room for hours at a time trying to whistle because my friends can whistle. And I just can't do it.
That's really good. I think there was somebody else that said the same thing, and he really caught me off guard.
Mm-hmm.
I forget who it was. He said he loved the whistle, and that's really good.
Yeah. Okay.
School-wise, we talked about a little bit, and that's really good. 3.5 is pretty good, and that's everybody's doing better on that, I think. And with COVID, it's screwed a lot of things up.
Yeah.
But you seem like a smart guy.
Mm-hmm.
Was there ever a scrapbook moment, I call it? Was there ever a time where so far in your career, where you said you're going to talk to your buddies 10 years from now, 15, say, you remember that? I remember when I was a freshman or sophomore or junior high. Is there anything that just really you remember that you would write down and things like that?
From football?
Football, yeah.
Probably
or basketball. Or go ahead. I'm sorry.
Probably the state title run they went through, Aurora 2019. That was cool just to experience it.
You were a freshman, right?
No, I was in 8th grade, witnessing it and then just wanting that even more.
Win every game. Good. Okay, let's talk real quickly then. Didn't you start as a freshman or not?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I thought you started football or started on when you were a freshman. Did you?
No, I got called up late in the year.
Okay. Okay, maybe that was it. I was
Yeah.
thinking, I know you've got a lot of time so far built up
Yeah.
playing football.
Mm,
And that's really cool. Okay, we'll just have a few more questions.
mm,
We talk about energy, and I talk to every player about energy.
mm.
Energy or juice or whatever, gas in the old days. But what kind of energy will you bring to the team, Enzo? What do you bring to the team?
I think like pregame, just like everyone's locked in, focused, because like we have kids who are gonna get people amped up, like excited to go. But I think I was like get them locked in, know what their responsibilities are and how to win the game.
Get them going, get them game ready.
Yeah.
That's really good. What do you hope your teammates say about you behind your back?
Probably that I'm a good team player. I would rather like everyone win than just like me have like solo success. So like I feed off other people's success and hope likewise they feed off my success and we just like win together.
That's good. That's good. Okay. Was there ever a time for you when the light came on? When it said, hey, I got to kick it in gear. I got to get my butt in gear here. I got to step it up. Was there ever a time like that so far? And may not have been.
Yeah. So like 7th and 8th grade, like middle school, I was always playing with just my grade. It's like other people in my grade. So I was always like the biggest guy. It just came easier to me. And then freshman year, we had our first like camp practice with like everyone, like sophomores, juniors, seniors.
Yeah.
And I just had like a rough camp. And Coach Mahawk got into me a little bit, and that just like made me click. Like, yeah, I need to like continue to work and get better. Like, it's not going to be given right now.
What was the last? I can't hear you. What?
So like, we had our first camp.
Right.
And it was with freshmen, sophomore, everyone. And I was a freshman. It was our first ever camp. And I was like, I was the young gun. And then I had a little bit of a rough first camp. And then Coach Mahawk just laid into me a little bit. And that just like made me think, I was like, yeah, like I got to get better, stronger.
I bet he did. He seems like, I mean, like I said, we're good friends. I respect him a ton, but I bet he can get in your face in a nice way, can he?
Yeah.
In so many words. That's really good. Okay. I'm coming to recruit you. Well, let's talk recruiting, and then I'm coming to recruit you. But for how's recruiting going for you so far?
Good. I've talked to I've talked to a lot of schools at our school. Like they've come to like pull me out of class and stuff.
Right.
Then like for like camps that I went to this summer, I only went to like the camps who I've got asked to go to from like the scouts who came to our school.
Right.
So like Indiana, all of them, like Ball State, all of them. That's who came to the school.
And you think they're keeping you warm?
Yeah.
That's good. And they're keeping in touch with you a little bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully. That's really good. I think that's really good. I think next year's camp will be really good. Really huge. Next summer.
Yeah.
You got to be one of the guys. You got to be a leader and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Why would I recruit you? Why would I drive to Aurora and see a game this fall, which that's a 2.5 hour drive for me? Why would I drive to see you play?
I think just like for how successful the program's been, there's always a few guys who like obviously go to the next level. I think as a team we'll play well. I think for me, I just gotta keep in line and play myself well, and then keep on winning playoff games and get far. I think it'll be interesting to see.
That's really good. What quality do you have that will be impressive to me? Let's not talk football. Let's not talk. And what quality as a person do you have?
Probably to lead by example. I think I'm more of like the lead by example than lead with words. Like I like show them like in practice, I also work hard and rub it off other people.
You can walk your talk then otherwise, right?
Yeah.
And you don't talk much, but you can still walk it a lot. That's really huge. Well, Enzo, I really appreciate you being on my podcast.
Thank you.
I wish you the best. And I probably, because I don't know if there are any there are no top linebackers right now in Ohio.
Yeah.
No blown away linebackers.
Mhm.
So we got to be ready. And, I have to be ready to come up with linebackers. When the college coaches call me and I do my own thing. I don't pretty much pay attention, who the top 30 guys in the Cleveland area I don't pay attention to that stuff. So I've got to find my guys, and I'm really hoping to get up to see you. Okay.
Yep.
Thanks again for being on my podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Good.